Welcome to our presentation on the instructional design skill of gamification. We hope you learn more and are inspired to add some play to your learning.
Since we're going to talk about gamification, we figured why not do some? So in this presentation, you are going to earn some XP points simply by watching the sections and creating a username and tracking those points in our little widget that we created. This widget doesn't collect any data. It's actually only going to work inside your browser, but it's kind of fun to keep track of points. So put your username in after each section, select the section you completed. If you did any additional learning, like sharing it on socials, then you can track that too and earn your points.
Gamification is a term coined back in 2008. However, the idea of gamification is both a learning method and tool that has been around for much, much longer. Gamification in education involves game-like elements, not just a video game culture, but it seeks to have intrinsic and extrinsic motivation that enhances student engagement, motivation, and learning outcomes. The benefits of gamification in online learning are higher performance on practical assignments, enhances student motivation, supports attitude and behavior change, encourages collaboration, and promotes learner engagement.
One element of gamification is using game mechanics in part of your class, and so points and scoring are a great way to do this. This is great for assigning XP points for completion of tasks, rewarding, discussion, participation, or if they're mastering concepts, you can turn those points into something, visual and measurable. You can also include badges and achievements. This is great for like levels. So if they collect so many points and they've unlocked a badge, maybe students, are using this as a way to show mastery and accomplishment. And then finally, the use of leaderboards. You've got to be mindful with leaderboards. You don't want that to display or be a result of their grade, but more a result of the gathering of these XP points and the experiences that they're having. And so it's a great way to celebrate success. A lot of times it's collaboratively, and so you do these in teams. So game mechanics, great way to gamify your learning.
Now it's your time to get some XP points for learning about the definition of gamification. Bonus points if you share something about it online.
Pause the video and collect your points. And once you're done, come back to section 2.
Gamification is particularly relevant in the field of instructional design because of concerns related to student motivation and learning within online modalities, as noted in the introduction. Gamification provides options for instructors to achieve deeper learning with their online students. Well-designed gamification can address multiple theoretical models discussed in this class, specifically motivation theories of learning such as self-determination theory and flow theory, and multimedia learning theories. Instructional designers working with faculty must have a conceptual grounding in these theories for effective gamification of classes. Optimal gamification design is a way to provide regular feedback and achieve desired behaviors while providing opportunities for students to direct their experiences. Studies also note that gamification can have a negative impact on learners if it seems like additional work, potentially decreasing motivation. Findings also suggest that depending on how gamification is implemented, it can create competition that negatively impacts students instead of building the desired collaboration and community. Thoughtful implementation of gamification can achieve important outcomes in online modalities for deeper learning, which is why it is important for instructional design.
You have completed section 2. Great job. Now pause the video and record your XP points.
We thought we'd share some of our apps that we use to create this presentation on gamification and how you can as well. We use Google Docs to collaborate in real time and divvy up the work. We use Zoom to do our video shenanigans. We used Canva for the presentation because you can turn the presentation into some really cool elements and designs. And we used Canva code to make that XP widget and designed it for our game. We hope you had a lot of fun with it. Now, as we wrap up this presentation, we want to encourage you to try some gamification. You can start small. You don't got to redesign your whole course. You could add simple things like XP or badges to your next lesson and see how that goes with your students. Be okay with failure. It's not going to be perfect the first time, but neither is playing a video game. That's why there's a reset button. And finally, have fun. That's the whole point. The whole point of learning, the whole point of gamification. Be creative and have fun.
As you plan your next unit, pick one topic or activity and layer in a simple game mechanic, points, badges, or a friendly leaderboard, and see how it transforms the learning energy in your classroom.
And that's a wrap. Go ahead and submit your final XP points for your final reflection, and you are done. Congratulations. Check out these rad references if you want to learn more. And Brad and Erika and Christine say, have fun planning your next game.